Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be the long-awaited budget video, budget update. So I did have some comments about the budget videos. So the reason you haven't seen anything is because there wasn't really anything to update you on. I received a child support payment. Oh my goodness. This was either the first week of August, and today is August 19th. I have not received anything else since. So remember what I've always said, for the state of North Carolina, as long as you get your budgeted or allotted amount by the final day of the month, they will not go after the person who owes child support because they figure they're not late until the month has passed. So they don't say you're going to get something every week, although it has been coming like that very consistently until the month of August. So it's not always consistent. It's not always the way you think it should be. Sometimes it just happens like this. But we did get a deposit this morning, so I do want to go ahead and put that down and then allocate those funds. So the deposit that came was $216.46. So I'm going to write that in. That's how much came. Now, of course, we always do our tithe. So I'm going to subtract 22 for tithe. That's going to leave me with $194.46. So I'm just going to put that down as a tithe. Now, I always do savings for the kids. So I'm going to do $50 for their savings. So that's going to leave me with $144.46. Now, I do need to get some groceries because I used one of my grocery gift cards for this month for a stock up. So I will have to adjust for some groceries. And we're also going and having dinner with a friend of ours and her family. So I'm going to need to make an adjustment. So what I want to do here, and I also want to get some stock up preps. So I want to do, I don't have a huge list, but I have a list that will cause me to spend, a couple dollars. So I'm going to say 60, which would be the $50 for the groceries and $10 for the preps. So this is going to be for groceries and preps, which would leave us $84.46. Now, the kids have no outstanding needs. I bought Jackson some clothes. Alana is now working her own separate job, so she has some funds that she can allocate if she needs to. All the bills are paid, so nothing at the moment outstanding. So what I'm going to do is put $84 into my baby step number 3. Now, I haven't put any money in savings in quite a while, so I'm just going to throw that into savings because something may come up that has to happen. But right now, at this moment, all the bills are paid. Nothing else has to happen. So I am going to put that into the savings account, which would just leave 46 cents. Now, even though Alana has a part-time job, I'm still putting money into her account because her dad does send money. Again, I'm still, paying for Taekwondo and recouping what I can when I can. So this $50 doesn't count in my recuperation. This $22 doesn't count in my recuperation. The groceries don't count in the recuperation from the Taekwondo. So I just take bits and pieces wherever I can. And so that's how we're allocating for this month. So I am going to put this into my budget sheet and then let you guys see what the budget sheet is looking like. All right, you guys, so here we are. We have our budget sheet. And again, remember, this is our summer budget. So this is the money that was deposited into our account in July, the last working, or the last day of July, so 31st. And this is what we were dealing with. Now, normally it's $1,965, but I had earned about $40.52 in interest. So that total deposit was $2,005.52. So far this month, $585.24 in kids deposit. So that was $368.78 came on the 5th of August, and today is the 19th of August, and we just got a deposit of $216.46. So again, things don't always come in the same increments. They don't always, you know, come every week. Sometimes it's every other week. Sometimes it's once a month. It just depends on how that pay cycle goes. Side hustles, I had $31. Then I had unexpected gifts, blessings, money transferred, $226. And I didn't make myself a note, so I honestly can't tell you what I did there, but praise the Lord. Giving us a total of $2,847.76. All the bills that went out so far: mortgage is paid, the lots are paid, the water is paid, cell phone is paid, the internet, let me see, this says handy mandy house repairs. Oh no, this right here was for my inspection. Not inspection, I had, this was for my bug spray or pest control. They came out and did the 3 months spray, and it's $75 every 3 months. Lawn cares for my lawn guy, that came out. Amazon Prime, so I purchased, I'll make myself a note here. Most of this was books for the kids, and that was about $40 worth. And then $16.16 were ministry gifts, to include a DVD and a book. So I do just do that out of the kindness. I don't say kindness, but when you know there's a need and people have a need and they can't afford it, I just support that. So I took that out and went ahead, and I have a book and a DVD arriving on Friday that I ordered, that was for a ministry. So I'm sending out to an individual. $25 for my Healthways gym came out. Course $325 for Taekwondo. So Taekwondo is about to start back up, very minimally and highly scrutinized. What I want to say, they're getting ready to open back up, like almost like a camp, like some of the camps would. So not actually as a gym, but as a camp. And so limited class sizes, everybody has to sign up. You got to do the temperature checks. You can only go a certain number of days a week. So we're down to 2 days a week from 4 days. So the kids will start up. For my kids, they need that. Of course, Jackson is in high risk category with him being asthmatic. We're just going to work it and see how it goes. He needs that. He needs to let that energy out. He needs to get back to his physical fitness levels that he was at before. It's been 6 months and my kids have not been in the gym. And I say gym in the dojang. It's a part of their life. It's what they do. It is their homeschool PE. Even though they take their Zoom classes, it's still not the same. They're black belts. Jackson is a 2nd degree black and sister's a 1st degree black. And so for them, it's going to provide that exercise that they need. They'll both take 2 classes each day they go, because they're now age specific. So Jackson will take a class with 11-year-olds and sister will take a class with 13 and above, and then they'll both take a black belt class, because black belts is not by age, that's by belt level. So they need that exercise, and I'm thankful that they're able to go back. Now, groceries here, $260. A lot of this has been preps. I don't even realize what some of this is. So a lot of preps. I know we did have 2 blessings for groceries. I think that's what that 226, that was blessings for groceries. And so we went ahead and used it for groceries. And then I just added in a little bit for this week. You saw me do the $60 for groceries. Because of course from the 226 we also tithed off of that. So that took that number down to like about 203. And so I just added in $60 for groceries. So that's what that was for. I'm gonna write myself a note. This is for grocery prep stock up. And that was from a sweet friend who wanted us to finish up our stocking up on the first time. So of course we're on our second round, and you'll see a lot of that happening here in the next few videos, weeks, whatever. Moving down. Okay, Jackson and his vegetarian. So let me make this, say this here. Jackson is no longer a vegetarian. He feels that, I think partly because he's not able to exercise like he used to with his Taekwondo, that he is, his body is not handling the grains well. So he has gone back to keto. We may look at doing vegan keto for him or vegetarian keto. But right now, he is back to keto, and so I'm respecting his choice. I respected his choice to go vegetarian. I'm respecting his choice to change back. Sister and I have stayed keto the whole time, and we're living the dream. Moving down, I have not had his hair cut yet, only because it hasn't worked into my schedule. I'm back to work now, so it's been a little bit more challenging trying to get his hair done. I will have it done Friday. So that'll be his haircut. I'm not going to get mine done yet. Moving down for my chiropractor, $217.48. So far for the kids this month, I've saved $124. Gracie didn't need food, just simply because we have food for her. But my gas has increased. I only budgeted in $100 for gas. Well, $120. I've gotten gas, so I need to put in another $26 because I got $26 of gas yesterday. So I forgot to put that in. So I'll go in and change that and put that in. Let me do that now. All right, so that takes that over my budget. I do know with going to the chiropractor, as much as I'm going now, I'm getting ready to step down to twice a week instead of 3 times a week, which will be helpful. The chiropractor is as far in the other direction, the opposite direction as where I go to work from where I live. So it's almost like I'm driving 75 miles when I go to the chiropractor, round trip for me to go to the chiropractor, plus get to work and then come back home. So I'm gonna have to bump that up for the next month, and then we still have a week and some left. So I've got to figure that part out. For tithes so far, $82. For emergency fund, I've put in $84. That's leaving me with a grand total left of $35.25. And so there it is, you guys. Lots of things, but not lots of things. The most things we've done this month have been our food preps. Again, like I said, when there was nothing coming in, there's no need to do a budget update because there's nothing to update. So with that being said, that's why there was a big 2-week span between the first budget update and this one. And I kept thinking something's up here. What's going on? Why is this not happening? But you can't, again, like I said, you can't report non-payment because the month is not out. So I've just learned over the years to just give grace. It'll come when it comes. We are okay. We just live off of what we have. And it's been well. Like I said, Alana has a part-time job. I don't take any of her money. She has her own savings account. So she is now learning how to manage her money. She has some things she wants to buy. And we just have a system of what needs to be saved and what needs to be spent, because I don't want her to get into the habit of frivolous spending at 16. Because if we start it now, then that will continue. So I want her to be savings minded. We're getting ready to open a Roth IRA account for her. And I just need that to happen for her. I need her to understand savings at an early age. Whereas I didn't do this with my older children, I'm really trying to do something different in my younger children. So anyway, there it is, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that update. There's not a lot going on over here. As we get things, we update and just keep moving along with life. We are very fortunate. And I still haven't received anything from Google AdSense. So you'll probably get another video quickly because that's what I use for my sinking funds. And so I've created some newer sinking funds, and I want to be able to update those as well. But until that money comes in, you know, I can't allocate for it. I don't want to guesstimate and then have to go back and backtrack. I don't like doing all that. I just like to know the numbers, plug them in, and live my best life. Starting in September, we are going on a low to no spend month as far as extra things, because I really need to get that baby step number 3 back to where it was as far as savings before I had to get the new washer and the new dishwasher and some other things that came up. So I'm really, from September until May, I'm doing low to no spend. I'm going to allocate what I need, and I am going to go from to a virtual, like no extra spending of any monies outside of what's allocated, to see if we can't get that baby step bumped up. I will say this, I do have to do some thrifting because I need some clothes for work, but I don't want to pay a lot of money for my clothes. I'm not that individual that pays a lot of money. The Nadine West things help me out, but I want to get a few more dresses, and some of their dresses are a little bit shorter than I would appreciate to wear to work. And so I'm going to put aside some money for thrifting. I actually went thrifting. You'll probably see the thrift video before you see this budget video. And I found a couple things. With the no try-ons, I kind of got burned on one thing because I couldn't try it on. But that's okay. It's a goal outfit for me to work into. And probably with the right foundational garments, with the right under things, it might even still work, but I have a little bit of work to do on that one. But all the other things were okay. They were okay. I'm good with what I got. But it's hard to try on because there's no trying on at Goodwill, but you can't return anything. So you kind of take a hit here and there. But at the prices of my Goodwills, I get dresses for $4.89, jeans are $3.89, and I got 1 pair of jeans and 5 dresses yesterday. Like I said, I took a hit on one of the dresses. It's okay. We'll work it out. It'll be perfectly fine, no problem. But again, I do have to budget in for that for the next couple of months, because I do need to get a few more working clothes that are more like business casual instead of dressier like I normally do. I want to get a couple pairs of khaki pants so I can wear polo shirts, khaki pants, polo shirts, moving on with life. I don't always want to be so dressed up that I'm not casual enough in school. So anyway, there it is. Thank you guys so much for stopping by our channel. If you liked the video, thumb it up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.